the design-led process for us and design-led strategy has always been a huge part of the culture of UBank, and our ability to actually connect every single role to our vision of becoming Australia's most referred brand means that you really ignite people and the opportunity every day to delight customers. But to do that, you actually have to be active in it. So you can't just say it and not actually live it. And so what we've found is using techniques such as Agile, we've really been able to bring people through a development. So whether they are in the contact centre for us, talking to our customers every day, whether they're in marketing or they're in digital, they're able to really contribute from a design perspective through cross-collaboration. And we are so fortunate, we have a company that is really focused on the customer, and because of that there's a bit of obsession, but also too there's kind of freedom within a framework to say, what can I do differently today?
So using design strategy has really become part of Swiss Re's framework. So in our teams now, we look at end-to-end processes. We have a mandate across the globe to simplify what we do to become more efficient and more effective. So using design strategy, we look at our processes end-to-end, and we can think about parts of the process that we may not need to do, or there might be smarter ways that we can do it to get the same outcome in a more efficient and effective manner.
So the way we use design strategy in the organisation after we had our first session with the university students, it's completely ignited us again, I would say. So it was something that we were probably doing quite innately, but having the students come in and having our leadership team work closely with them on a weekly basis, it really kind of reignited the importance of getting outside-in perspective and really making sure that you are bringing things to life in a way in which not every idea has to be a great one, right? Like there was really active challenge. It was wonderful to see new and fresh ideas, but also to give us confidence that some of the things that we were looking at were heading in the right direction. There was also too a lot of energy, and I think that kind of youthful energy that education brings into an office is just such a fun part of being part of this process.
Following on from our partnership with the University of Sydney, we've really been able to adopt design strategy into different processes, different programs that we run. Our corporate strategy team for the whole business has taken on this way of thinking and is embedding that within our staff. Given the fact that we're a really customer-facing organisation, we've even had recent offsites where we've used design strategy and design thinking principles to come up with solutions to problems that face our staff and ultimately would face our customers as well. So being able to use this more broadly and not just thinking of insurance products and solutions, but thinking about Swiss Re's strategy and the direction that we're heading in the future using design thinking has been a real eye-opener for our business.
I think design strategy for me has been influential in how I adopt a completely different approach in advertising. I work in large teams to win new business pitches in advertising, and that's where you get the cross-pollination of different teams, different mindsets. And so lean design thinking is a really nimble approach to bring together a really successful team and work in a way that evolves as you mean to go on. And it helps you reach a better outcome in a far more nimble way.
Fundamentally changed the way I look at problems. I don't look at problems with, Joshua, you need to solve this, just solve it. It's who can I bring in to, who can I collaborate with, who can I talk to? And also realizing that a problem can't be solved in one sitting. That the iteration process means that problem solving is not something that just happens like that. Do it methodically and you'll come to a solution that is far better than if you were to just try and solve it your own way and because you think that you know how to solve it. So design strategy has helped me to engage, to collaborate, to understand that feedback matters, to ask the right questions, to analyze what people say, to derive to draw from what they're saying, the insights that would actually allow me to say, you know what, this is what the solution should be, to test it and to understand that a co-creative process is far better than a single individual trying to solve a problem. Yes, I use design strategy in my day-to-day role. I use it at work. In terms of as a consultant, I go in to companies to advise on how to do things better. And my first, my tagline is, okay, who can we bring into the conversation? Who can we talk to about this? It could be me and you, or it could be, there's a whole ecosystem of stakeholders that could impact this. So let's talk to everyone. Let's understand their needs. Let's understand their problems. And then let's try and find a solution together. It's changed the way I approached building family, consensus as opposed to a dictatorial approach to my kids cleaning up their room. It doesn't always work, but it does help.